It's time for Leadership of the Lead, where great leaders and good cigars come together. Austin and Dice are back in Season 5, sharing leadership lessons, cigar knowledge, and a few stories along the way. Just honest talk, good vibes, and premium smoke. Grab a tasty beverage, a quality cigar, because life is too short for bad cigars.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Leadership of Belief. My name is Austin.
What's up, Austin? I'm Dice.
What you laughing at, Dice?
I'm so proud of you. You actually did a little bit before the show. I'm so proud of you. Look at that. Small wins, I'm telling you.
Oh, small win, small win. All right.
Fucking guy. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, fuck.
Austin, we're going to share some leadership advice and smoke on a good cigar. What are we smoking, my friend?
All right. We are smoking the Don Aguilera Connecticut. It's the Total Wine exclusive. I think last episode we smoked the Habano. It was a turquoise-ish shade of blue on the band, which kind of goes with the Total Wine lettering color.
Yeah.
This is the purple band that goes with the grapes. Just saying.
It reminds me of Clemson.
Yeah.
Because there's some orange on it too. Anyway.
Yeah, it's made by Rocky Patel. It's Connecticut. So the wrapper is Connecticut shade. The binder is Nicaraguan, and the filler is Nicaraguan and Honduran blend. It's a 6x60, and the strength is mild to medium. We'll be the judge of that because it's Connecticut, so I'm not expecting medium at all. Fully expecting mild, but we'll see. We'll see.
All right. Well, I already know, but I won't spoil it. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
I smoked this a few times. Like I said, I normally, if I'm hitting a Total Wine for anything, going in for a quick Hennessy pickup, whatever, I'm always picking up one of these cigars because while I'm there, it's an exclusive for them only. So yeah. Anyway, don't want to spoil. No spoilers.
All right, Dice, what are you pairing with this cigar?
Considering I've smoked it many times before, as I alluded to before, I am not pairing it with Hennessy, sir. It is a Connecticut. I am pairing it with a Irish whiskey, which is a Jameson brand, which I am drinking, and I mixed it with the Mama Joanna that someone got from not Puerto Rico, Costa Rica. Was it Costa Rica? I can't remember. One of those island countries. Whatever. Anyway, they brought it back for me. I am terrible. I don't have the bottle out here, so I can't say. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I mixed it with Mama Joanna. It's a perfect blend for this because I know how the cigar smokes. Anyway, what are you drinking? What are you drinking? I'm not drinking Hennessy. That's the main key, is whiskey. What are you drinking?
All right, I'm drinking whiskey as well.
Oh.
So, disclaimer, everybody. Disclaimer, I apologize. There was a miscommunication in my household. The unofficial photographer, my unofficial photographer, did not. I apparently, I'll put blame on me. I'll take accountability for my actions. I did not fully communicate with her.
You went snooping.
To tell her what whiskey I wanted to pair with the cigar. She, out of the graciousness of her heart, picked out the Rambler Rye whiskey and took pictures with it. That is not what I'm drinking with this cigar. I am drinking and paired it with the Rambler Honey whiskey because it's a lot lighter than the rye whiskey. And you said this was light in the britches, so I wanted it to be a little bit, my whiskey to not overpower the cigar.
Okay. Disagree with the choice, but okay, we're gonna move. We'll move forward. Is it sweet? You said honey, right? Does it have a honey after?
No, I mean, it's a honey barrel finish.
Oh,
right. So it's got a little bit of honey sweetness to it. It's, I figured Connecticut. It's light, it's creamy. I did not look the cigar up. I did not see what it would pair well with, anything like that.
Well, good.
The
It's
whiskey
good.
still has some spice on it, but it's a lot more mellow, caramel type flavor.
Okay. Well, I mixed a Mama Joanna in mine to give it more of a kick because the cigar's light and the richest. But we'll see how it develops for you at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I just didn't want rye because I felt like the rye was just going to overpower it.
You may be right because rye is a lot stronger than what I got mixed here. So,
and it's just it's spicier. Like I feel like rye goes great with like a Maduro. That's sweet but powerful. I feel like this is light, so I need something lighter. So, anyways, we'll see how it goes. I haven't smoked it before. I have smoked a cigar with this whiskey before. It turned out pretty good.
Okay.
We'll see how this. All right, but pretty good. It's a small win. I take what I can get, right? I feel like that's what we should talk about today. Is the small wins, right? Like you talked about before. Small win. Me, at least reading the title of the show notes 5 minutes
before it's a small win. Hey, it's a start. Maybe next time you'll get a little deeper in there. But it's okay. I mean, the show notes we do talk about beforehand. I do get that. But, I mean, once the final notes are out there, I mean, at least you looked at the title this time.
Yeah, well, listen. I can only do so much, okay? I look this good. I come on air. I give you my voice. What a...
Wow. Oh, someone's full of it today. I'm wearing my boots.
I'm a dreamer. I'm a dreamer, right?
Okay.
So a dreamer?
Okay.
No? All right.
All right.
Let's talk about something that separates the dreamers from consistent leaders, and that's habit. Habit.
All right.
Consistency, not motivation, not hype, not talent alone, but habit. So today's episode is inspired by the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, which I need to read. Yes, I know it's on my to-be-read list.
Yes,
literally
please do.
next after the High Road. After I finish High Road Leadership, it's literally next.
Okay.
Habit is defined as a routine or thing that we do regularly, often without thinking. Biting our nails. Some people have the habit of picking their nose.
Me balling out of control when I'm on the court. Habit.
Hey, I take the same route to work every day. It's becomes habit. Before you know it, you can also sit there and say, hey, I have a beer after work every day. You come home, you don't even need the beer necessarily. You just crack one open because you're like, oh, it's a habit at this point.
It's habit, yeah.
So, but atomic habits are small, incremental behaviors that, when repeated consistently, compound over time and produce significant personal and behavioral changes as defined by James Clear. You know what that sounds like? Sounds like one of my favorite quotes ever by leader Jim Rohn.
Oh, please do share.
It is success is not a singular cataclysmic event. It is rather good, small choices made consistently every day that build up over time.
There was a quote I heard. Accomplish enough of the small things and you don't have to worry about the larger ones later.
Boom, baby.
and I love that. I mean, I've said that before, all this leadership knowledge that I gained. I said that before I even learned anything about atomic habits. I learned that before your quote that you just shared. I've been saying that for a long time. And now, as I got more involved with leadership, I was like, wow, I was really on to something without even knowing I was on to something, because I always worried about the small things over the larger things for years, for a long time. Yeah.
Well, it's that power of 1%, right? Like there's a phrase from the Atomic Habits that changed the way many people think about success. If you get 1% better each day, you'll end up dramatically better by the end of the year. You just get 1% better every day. You'll end up dramatically better by the end of the year. It's compound interest, right?
Correct.
You put it in dollars and cents, right? If I have $1,000 and every day I get 1%, that's fucking what, $1, right? By the end of 365 days, I'll have 1,365. But then you go next year and you keep going. Actually,
Yeah.
it's not even 300.
It's a it's a compound. Yeah, it's more.
It's
Well, I see
more
what you're
than
saying.
that. It's compound interest. I did terrible math. I was doing 1% based off the base instead of
Nobody's going to hold that against you. I mean, you're a leader, not a mathematician, and a loser, Bob. By the way, a leadership often fails because people chase giant transformations with ignoring daily disciplines. A lot of people look at the end goal as opposed to looking at the sprint. It's a marathon that you have to sprint for. You're looking at the finish line before you even learn how to control your breath control during a sprint. You know what I like in that too? What's that?
A sports team. You can use NFL, NHL, NBA, whatever, MLB. I don't care.
Yeah.
If we just bring in this one guy, this exact guy, he's going to get us to a championship. They don't change shit about the culture. They don't change shit about their defense. They don't change shit about their offense. They bring in one fucker, and they think he's going to take them to Super Bowl, Finals, Stanley Cup, fucking World Series, whatever it is, right? Like, if we just get this one guy, he's going to do so great because they see what he's doing on another team. And they're not recognizing he's doing that on the other team because they're consistently taking care of the little things, so the big things take care of themselves. So it's everybody wants that promotion. Everybody wants respect. Everybody wants influence. But very few people want the repeated daily actions that create those outcomes. Leadership isn't built in one heroic moment. Like I said, it's built in the quiet repetition of the standards. The way you answer emails, the way you show up on time, you keep your word, how you treat people when they're stressed. Those are atomic habits. And, might I say, high road leadership, if you will.
Yes.
Stop obsessing over the big quarterly goal. Focus on the daily behaviors that make hitting that goal inevitable. As a leader, your job is to design systems, not demand outcomes. Small actions, massive consequences. It's similar to, like, if you were to shoot at the moon, right? If you were to shoot at the moon, and you're 1% off when you aim, doesn't sound like much, 0.25% off. You won't fucking hit that son of a bitch. You won't hit it.
No, not at all.
You will be off by hundreds, if not thousands of miles. And we're talking 0.25%. 1%. You're going to be off, and you won't fucking hit the moon. That giant fucking thing in the sky. Small things matter, man. The Hubble telescope?
Yeah.
You know, it didn't work for a while after they launched it. You know why?
No.
Somebody forgot the plus minus in the Pythagorean theorem. the shit that we all learned in like 9th grade or whatever, and the plus minus square root, all this shit. Somebody forgot to do the plus minus, and so it fucked up.
Well, as you was pointing out, I mean, essentially small actions, massive consequences. It's easily to point that out. We said it before. You've done it. We lived it. But identity over outcomes, right? One of the most powerful concepts from the Atomic Habits is this: every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. Most people focus on goals. Strong leaders focus on identity. And this is where you have that control over the different mindsets. Like a weak mindset will say, I want to become successful. Cool. Everyone wants to become successful. That's great. But a leadership mindset is, I am someone who operates with discipline. And if I operate with discipline each time, not only will I become successful, the people under me will also come successful. And I know they said it to you before, is Austin may be an asshole, because he is an asshole, but he's fair. He's fair. Sure. He's going to treat everyone the same. As long as you got the same discipline for everyone, treat everyone the same, regardless if you're Susie from Brooklyn or Jennifer from, I don't know, Blacktown, USA. Doesn't matter. I don't know where Blacktown USA is, but you know
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
either. I don't know where you went with that, but okay.
Yeah. Well, weak mindset is I want my team to trust me. Guys, you can trust me. Whereas the leadership mindset is I'm a trustworthy leader. I don't need to say it because everyone comes to me already because you know why they come to me? You know why they go to you, Austin? Because they know you're trustworthy. They know you're going to, the baby's ugly. They know you're going to tell me the baby's ugly. And if I go to you and ask you if the baby's ugly, I have the mindset to understand when you tell me the baby's ugly, I got it. That's why I came to you, because I knew you was going to tell me the truth.
Yeah, well, so I really like that quote. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. That's super huge because, nowadays everybody feels the need to comment on how they feel about it. Oh, I'm condemning this, or I support this. Like, to me, I'm sitting there going, why are we condemn? Like, why do you have to say you condemn something? Why do you have to say you support something? Shouldn't your actions speak for themselves?
Right.
Shouldn't your actions, so I should be able to go back and look at all of your actions, and they should invariably lead me to the conclusion that you support or condemn whatever the thing is you're saying that you are. I don't need you to come out and say that you believe that. I need you to act so I can draw that conclusion. Like, I know Dice, and so if Dice was to put me in charge of an estate, I feel as though I could run it in such a way that Dice would be like, that I could see exactly how you got to where you got to, because you're following probably my thought process. Now, I may not do it exactly as Dice may have done it, but the process and the outcome would be the same. And that difference is huge, right? Goals are temporary. Identity is foundational. When your habits reinforce your identity, consistency becomes easier. A leader who identifies as calm under pressure practices emotional control daily. A leader who identifies as dependable follows through even when it's inconvenient. Identity drives behavior, and behavior becomes repeated, or becomes your reputation. For example, today, somebody was saying, "Hey, man, I really appreciate you got all this stuff done. Are you going to be able to take care of the second set of work?" It was just reviewing some stuff, and I said, "Man, I thought I got everything done." And he was like, "No, see, like, go to the website, see this little drop down over here. You got to drop down and click the second set." I was like, "Oh, fuck! There's like 203 items for me to review." I was like, "It'll be done today." And he was like, "Oh, you have several days. Don't worry about it." I said, No. I don't have several days. I have other stuff I have to take care of. This will get done today, and I fully intend to get it done." And then my boss comes in and my new boss wanted to come in and meet with me and chat with me and kind of just get to know me, which took out all of my review time that I was going to take care of those 203 items. And I was like, "Oh, fuck, what do I do?" I was like, "You know what? I said I was going to get it done today. I'm going to get it done today." So I just stayed a little late through worked through my lunch a little bit, got it all done, accomplished it, made sure all my other stuff was taken care of, and then I was like, okay, now I'm going to get this lunch. I think there was like a 30-minute late lunch. Who gives a shit? But I got it done because I had medical appointments throughout the rest of the day. I had other stuff I had to do. So I got it done before I left for the day. And that was my end goal. And so now that person knows I had to make sure that he knows that if he comes to me and I say I'm going to get something done that day, I'm going to get it done that mother trucking day.
Man of his word. I do have one question though, because you said medical appointments. So you had a dictomy?
No, asshole.
Oh.
Induction surgery. 2 men hurt my back.
Fucking loser, whatever. Yeah, that one brain cell fucking shocked in your head. That's what the hell happened.
I was trying to get it to grow to 2. It won't do it.
Oh, back on task. Back on task, sir. Back on task.
Right, you're back on task. So if we're back on task, then you can tell me what your first third is like.
Wow. Man, you're good today. Wow.
Yeah, I
Well,
told you
drink-
I got that shock therapy and it's
Yeah,
split into two.
Wow. When I first pulled it out of cellophane and we were like gearing up for the show, setting up, I told you it smelled like grassy hay. That's the odor I got. After I lit it up, it was very like a sweet cedar and toasty almond. And I'm telling you, I don't know if it's the drink, but it's a light creaminess over the whole thing. The hay and grassy notes just resonated in my nostrils. Resonated, yes. That means it stayed there for quite a bit and just bounced around.
Yeah, I'm so happy you're here. Yeah, no, I agree. There's definitely some cedar. I get the almond, I get the toastedness, I get a creaminess with it. I can kind of taste cedar. I get zero spice whatsoever.
Oh, yeah. Not
No
one.
spice.
I wouldn't use the word spice and Don Aguilaro, Connecticut in the same sentence.
Yeah. Unless it's to say that it's not full of spice.
Here's the reason why I added the Mama Joanna to my whiskey. And Mama Joanna is from the Dominican Republic. Yes, I looked it. I saw the bottle.
So bad. Anyways, yeah, no, I agree. It's very light in the britches, as one would say.
Did you say the size we were smoking?
Yeah,
6 by 60?
6 by 60.
I'm just making sure, man. You know, following
You think
up.
I can't do my job?
I'm just following up. I mean, just following up. Because, you know, our environment shapes leadership.
Yeah, this is a hostile fucking work environment. What I'm fucking telling you.
You ain't seen Hostel yet, bitch.
This environment is not giving wellness vibes. It's low-key stuff.
Low key sus? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
That very cringe. So cringe right now. Another major lesson from Atomic Habits is that environment often matters more than motivation. So if you're constantly having a toxic work environment, then your motivation is going to be toxic. Everyone is not going to want to achieve goals. You're just going to get a bunch of people to punch the clock and just show up for work. And the reason why is because it's important for leaders to rely heavily on willpower.
No, hold on.
Okay, what?
Many leaders rely too heavily on willpower.
Are you correcting me?
I am 100% correcting you because accountability is key.
Strong systems beat motivation every time.
They do.
And that's why we have these notes, and that's why all this stuff is into play. Even down to someone working at McDonald's doing the fries, to someone working on aircraft in some kind of aeroplane plant.
Building model rockets. There's instructions that come with that shit.
Yes, and there's processes and procedures that have to take place. If you have to assemble something in a clean room, there's a proper procedure and of how to make sure that you're clean for the environment to build such space aircraft fucking components or whatever you have to do.
Right. Yeah. Well, if your workplace is chaotic, your focus is going to suffer. Just it's the nature of the beast, right? You know, chaotic workplace, you're not going to be able to focus because you're always going to be looking over your back. If your circle is negative, your mindset's going to come down. You see it all the time with when friends, people get jealous of your success and they start picking at it. And you think, well, maybe I didn't succeed enough, and you give something up, and then now you're just miserable as they fucking are. And you're like, what the fuck did I do that for? And then they go off and get better. And you're like, God damn it, what the hell happened? if your schedule is reactive, your leadership is going to suffer. You have to be proactive. You have to attack the day. Carpe diem, if you will. The environment silently shapes your standards. Ask yourself, what behaviors does my environment encourage? What behaviors does my environment tolerate? And what behaviors does my environment reward? Because culture is simply a collective of habits, or collective habits, really. So you gotta sit there and ask yourself, like, what every single day, what are my habits? What does my environment allow me to get away with? If your environment allows you to get away with watching TV for 5 hours in bed, you're gonna watch 5 hours in bed. That's what it's tolerating. If your workplace allows people to be on their phone and tolerate it, then people are gonna be on their phones and not actually fucking working. If they're gonna reward kiss assness, then that's what your environment, if your environment's going to do, then people are going to start doing that. You have to look at what your environment, encourages, tolerates, rewards, all of that.
Well, this is a real world for me. And I know this happens for me. I show up for work right on time. Right on time. 2 minutes early, nope.
Not really.
I clock in at 8 o'clock. I'm there at 8 o'clock on the dot. I time into where my walk from the parking lot to the clock, I get there at 8 o'clock. Someone said something to me, my boss or whoever it was, be like, hey, I noticed you show up right on time. I was like, is that not the goal? Show up on time, show up to work on time. I clock in at 8 o'clock. What's the problem? Well, you don't give yourself any leeway if something was to happen. You don't give yourself any time to figure out your game plan for the day. You don't give yourself time for anything. So if something was to happen, you will be late. Well, nothing happens. I didn't show up late. I clocked in on time. What happened? There was an accident. I showed up late. See what happened? You showed up late. So maybe we should change our mindset. Okay, you're right. So I changed my mindset for 5 minutes. Still showed up late because there was an accident like further down the road. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Now I started showing up to work 30 minutes early. Figure out what my day is. Figure out the game plan. Figure out what's going on. Get a grip on life, and everybody was so much better. And my boss pointed out that behavior was acceptable as opposed to the other behavior was not. And that was an environment that I was in. Now, if nobody said anything, because I did show up on time, you can't write me up for clocking in at 8 o'clock because my shift starts at 8 o'clock. But the environment that they shaped at the time was you need to show up 15 minutes early because of A, B, and C.
Well,
that was the environment.
And that's fair, and I'll argue the flip side, so to speak, of especially hourly employees. Salary not so much, but hourly essential, like
salary here, sir. Salary.
Right. But if you have an hourly employee and you're like, why aren't you showing up 30 minutes early? You're gonna pay me an extra 30 minutes every single day for 5 days. So that's what, 2.5 hours?
Yeah. No, salary was treated. Hourly was treated differently. I agree with you on that. Hourly, yeah, whatever. Hourly was 8 o'clock, clock in. They want you to clock in at 8 o'clock hourly.
Yeah. Get here. You can sit in the parking lot for fuck all I give a shit. You can be here 30 minutes early, but you can't clock in until 8 o'clock. I don't want you to be on time. I want you to be early to the fucking parking lot, but you can't clock in until 8 o'clock. Anyway,
right.
Culture is something that applies to companies, families, teams, friendships, whatever it is, right? Like me and Dyson's culture is to give each other shit, but
that's not
exactly, but with unconditional respect for each other above all.
Correct.
We'll give each other shit
I
all
agree
day,
with you on that.
but we're gonna respect the hell out of each other every single time. And we might, if people will sit there and talk to us, and they're like, you guys like each other? And I'm like, I'd go to battle with this dude any day.
Yeah, I would die for this guy over here.
Kill and die for me in a heartbeat. Yeah. I know he knows that I do the same. It's the culture that we have. It's the relationship that's been built over fucking almost 18 years at this point.
I can't wait to retire from your ass. But yeah,
good fucking luck, bitch.
All right.
But if our friendship became gossip, if I was to gossip about Dice to my wife or whatever, and I was talking shit, it's gonna be like, it's gonna become habitual, and the culture is gonna decline.
Tristan told me what you said.
Good luck. Okay. Yeah. If accountability becomes habitual, culture strengthens. Accountability. Me and Dice hold each other accountable all the time. We may say it in the most mean,
Oh my God.
spirited, fuck you way ever, but Dice knows it comes from a place of love, and that all I want is the best for him. And he'll do the same for me. If I'm sitting there and I'm like, nah, I just don't, no, I don't feel like this is it. He'll be like, Austin, quit being a fucking bitch.
I want our listeners to know I hate him.
No, he doesn't.
Okay. Stop waiting for motivation. Just stop. One of the biggest traps leaders fall into is waiting to feel ready. Now is not the time. Not quite ready yet. I'm gonna pull the trigger a little bit later. I'm whatever. Motivation is unreliable. Habits reduce the need for motivation. If this is part of your daily routine or whatever, then you don't need the motivation. It's already part of you. If you do fucking 30 push-ups in the morning and you've been doing it for 10 years, you don't need motivation to continue to do those push-ups. It's just habit. It's already part of your routine.
Yeah.
You're not motivated to do those push-ups. You're already going to do them because it's part of your livelihood. You don't become disciplined by feeling disciplined. You become disciplined by repeated actions. And I often applaud people that go to the gym and all. I go to the gym every morning. I applaud you motherfuckers because I'm too lazy for that shit. You know why? Because I don't have the discipline or the self-discipline to wake up early enough to go to the gym on my own. If the doctor said I needed to for a lifestyle change, then maybe that would be different. But as of right now, I feel great. And fuck you. I'm glad you go to the gym. A leader who trains themselves to make difficult calls quickly, address problems directly, keep promises consistently, and remain calm under pressure. These leaders eventually perform these behaviors automatically. It is amazing how many times they'll be like, oh, well, that was pretty quick, or wow, you're not over exaggerating right now. You're really cool as a cucumber right now. I would be under pressure. Or, man, you know what, Austin? You said you was going to get that shit done today, and you got it done today. You constantly keep your promises, man. I appreciate you. You're a keeper.
Yeah. Well, again, you become disciplined by repeated action, right? And that's what habits do, right? Like you said, if you go to the gym every day, you don't need motivation. You just get up. Next thing you know, you're putting on your gym clothes. You're grabbing your bag that you packed the night before, and you're going to the gym. You don't even feel like going to the gym. But you're going to the gym because you know, I'll feel better once I get done. Whatever the case is, or if it's having a difficult conversation, like, hey, let me just get this shit over with. Hey, come talk to me. Hey, we have problems. Come here. Come in my office. Let's have a conversation. Whatever the case. Oh, you're not overthinking it. You're not like sitting on it, doing on it for 2 weeks. Like, no, fuck that shit. I know from experience because I've done this many times because I automate excellence. Right?
Oh my God. Yes, sir.
I know that it's easiest to get it done in the moment. It sucks. Yes, but we got through it. We move on. It is what it is. Right? But the flip side can also be true. You can also automate failure. That's a habit. If you sit there and you're like, every day I take a 2-hour lunch, then it's going to become habit. And next thing you know, your boss is going to go, what the fuck are you doing? Well, I'm taking a 2-hour lunch. Who the fuck said you can take a 2-hour lunch? I let you take a 2-hour lunch one time because it was a work lunch because you were meeting with a client. Not every goddamn day.
Oh. Okay.
Same habit. I didn't think about it. Like, that's why small bad habits are dangerous. Tiny compromises repeated long enough become character flaws. You can flip that Jim Rohn quote around. Failure is not a single cataclysmic event. Rather, it's a few errors and judgments made every day, repeated over many days. Same thing. If failure is not a cataclysmic event, you don't fail overnight. It's bad judgment, few errors, every day, repeated over years. That's
what? I don't feel like going to the gym today. I'm gonna sleep in.
Yep. And then you get up, you're like, fuck, dude, I really don't feel like going to the gym.
Yeah, I don't feel like going to the gym. And then next, my alarm clock is set to where I don't even wake up for the gym anymore because I know I'm not going anymore. I get to sleep in.
Yeah. A week later, you're like, I'm not doing it.
Depending on your livelihood, that could be a bad habit, or it's just a character flaw. However you want to look at it. Some people are gym people, or some people aren't. I know you go to the gym. I don't go to the gym. I used to. I just don't anymore. Lazy. I'll admit to it. Just like
That's no
I'm
shame.
lazy enough to know that we should take a break.
We should. We'll talk about our second third when we come back.
Okay.
A few moments later.
Hey, we just took a break, and Austin, I must know these things about your cigar of number 2. What's your second third,
Okay.
homie?
Second third. I feel like there's some coffee. I feel like the cedars maybe coming a little bit through, a little bit more, but almonds and nuts are really, really at the forefront. There's a sweetness, like a creamy sweetness in the background. I get like coffee. I get let me level this layer of this, if I may, right? Almonds, nuts in the foreground. Coffee with the creamer, like coffee mate creamer, and cedar in the background. Zero spice.
I'm learning how to drink again, by the way.
I know. I saw that. I was gonna let you slide.
Oh, no, I call myself out. I'm okay with that.
Accountability. I like it.
There's a creamy sweetness that I am getting swirling on my palate. The nuts are there. Coffee.
You like nuts on your palate? Is that what you just said?
I do, especially the sweeter, creamy ones. Cedar. Yeah, I can get the cedar. The coffee
What's
part
in the background?
The coffee part is a little. I'm not so much on there.
So, hear me out. Have you ever added too much creamer to coffee?
No, I don't put cream in my coffee, bitch.
I don't either anymore. But when I first started drinking, I used to put cream in my coffee.
Oh, you started off as a bitch. Okay.
Yeah. And then I put hair in my chest. Fuck off. Anyway. So you never put cream in your coffee ever?
No. So with that being said, sir, meaning you, sir, is yours moving any way or fashion form towards medium, or is it still in a mild area?
Yeah. So it's still a mild cigar. Let's go ahead and do the leaf lesson.
Alright everyone, settle in. It's time for this episode's leaf lesson, where we'll go over cigar culture so you can enjoy the leaf respectfully.
Before we continue with our leadership lesson.
Oh, man! Leaf lesson. Leaf lesson has a lot to do with what we're talking about. Kind of, I guess, if you want to say that. It's 300 hands. A great cigar.
That's a cigar.
Yeah, well, a great cigar doesn't become great overnight, right? A cigar is made through a detailed process that combines agriculture, I can say that word, fermentation, craftsmanship, and aging. Shut up. And
Agriculture.
That's what I said, agriculture.
That's not what you said at all.
What agriculture.
Agriculture. You said agriculture.
Agriculture.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said.
But each of those steps, agriculture, fermentation, craftsmanship, and aging is all a process, is all habit forming process that cigar factories and companies and all that do. First, tobacco plants are grown and harvested by hand. The leaves are separated based on their position on the plant because different levels produce different strengths and flavors, as we talked about before. The leaves are then cured in barns, in pilones, where they dry slowly over several weeks or months even. After curing, the tobacco undergoes that fermentation process. During this stage, heat and moisture breaks down the harsh chemicals and develops cigars' flavors, aromas, and the smoothness of some of the cigars we enjoy. The leaves are then aged, and sometimes they're aged for years to refine that taste. Premium cigars built using the 3 main parts as we discussed before: the filler, binder, and wrapper, where skilled rollers called tostadores, how you want to say it?
Torcedores.
All right. where they
You're the
bunched
one
the
taking Spanish on Duolingo. Shouldn't you fucking know this shit?
because Tosadores comes up so many times, and when I'm trying to learn to count to 20, by the way. They bunched the filler and applied the binder and carefully wrapped the cigar by hand. And this method is done habitually so much that it's just habit forming for them. They probably can even do it in their sleep. The cigar is then pressed into shape, inspected for quality, and aged again before packaging. This results in a handcrafted product designed to deliver a balanced smoking experience with evolving flavors from beginning to end. And roughly about 300 hands touch this, and each of them do a repetitive process over and over and over and over to where it's a habit, to where it is not changed. And just so you and I can smoke something as we talk on this podcast.
I'm so thankful that they dedicate their lives to making these wonderful products we enjoy.
Wow. Way to, like, in your tone, belittle their goals.
Goal? Or
Yeah.
chosen
Their
profession?
their goals
Worst profession.
produced 1,000 cigars a day. That's their goal.
Hey, I'm good. Is it their goal or is it the company's goal?
Well, the company goal was 800.
Okay. Hey, did you know there's 4 laws of behavior change?
Behavior change. You want to change my behavior, sir?
I would love to change your behavior and make you fucking take accountability and have free will and stand up for shit you believe in.
Oh, one day, sir. One day.
Don't wait for motivation, guys. I heard that on a podcast.
Ah.
Anyway,
You... Give me a month.
This is the practical heart of the book. James Clear gives us 4 laws to make good habits inevitable and bad habits nearly impossible. So, first law, make it obvious. There's the cue, right? Like, hey, when I see, it's like almost like an addict, right? Like if I see a fucking beer, I have to drink it. That makes me want to drink it, right? Use the habit stacking and environment design. Instead of saying I'll meditate more, say after I pour my morning coffee, I will meditate for 2 minutes. As a leader, place team feedback forms visibly or set calendar blocks for recognition. Make it in your face, unforgettable that you set this goal, right? Like, I don't know. If your goal is to do 50 sit-ups in a day, I don't fucking know. I'm making shit up, right? When you wake up, let's say you wake up at 6 o'clock. At 6:15, it takes you 15 minutes to, do your business in the morning or whatever. Set another alarm and then label it, do 50 sit-ups right now. Or do however many sit-ups. And then at noon, at your lunch break, you have another alarm. Do another however many sit-ups. And then, at 6 o'clock before you sit down for dinner, do another however many. Like, whatever it takes. Set your alarm. I constantly do this to my wife. I'm like, you have an Alexa device in the house. All you literally have to say is its name and then remind me to X. If you don't want to forget to do laundry, dishes, vacuum, whatever the case is, cook dinner, I don't know. You just literally say, hey, remind me in 30 minutes to do this. If you don't want to get lost in a book or in something else, like, hey, remind me in 30 minutes I need to do X, Y, Z. That's all it takes. It takes you a simple sentence. But she forgets to do even that, so she's got to make it even more obvious. I don't know. But either way, make it obvious, right? Like, make your positive habits, make them obvious. Make sure that you can't forget them. Make sure that they're so in your face, they're so fucking annoying that you have to do them. And then eventually it's just going to become habit. Then you're like, fuck it. I feel it. It's 4 o'clock. I gotta do my daily walk around. And the next thing you know, you won't need the alarm.
Well, the problem with that, sir, is you want to make it attractive, craving.
Back.
You want to pair the habits with something you enjoy. Temptation is bundling, right? Like, listen to your favorite podcast, Leadership of the Leaf, while reviewing Matrix at work. Celebrate small team wins publicly to make a good culture contagious. Do your Duolingo early in the morning so you don't get nudged by your friends in the afternoon.
Yeah. So one of my favorite things to do is if I'm on the treadmill or the elliptical or something like that, I love to listen to podcasts, or I watch YouTube videos or something that interests me. And I'm like, damn, this is really interesting. And next thing I know, I'm like, shit, I've gone 5 miles. Like, holy fuck, I didn't even think about it. Like, that time flew by. And then I'm like, that was pretty cool. I had enough time to literally sit down and watch a movie, watch a show, watch a whatever it is on this elliptical, and I didn't even notice that I was getting exercise. This is great. So it makes it easier for me to, like, I want that free time to go and binge watch an episode of whatever show or a YouTube video or whatever, however you want to, whatever you want to watch. But
there's a friend of mine that there was a series or something, I can't remember what it was, but she only watched it when she was on the treadmill. Like, that's the only time she can watch that show. It was like, oh, I want to finish the season and watch it at home. No. It's only on the treadmill.
Yeah, that's a form of self-discipline too, right? Because if you're disciplined enough to not watch it on the couch and force yourself to be moving when you watch it, then it benefits you. But if the craving becomes too strong to where you don't do the good thing that you need to do while doing that, and you just do it sitting on the couch, driving home, whatever the case is, if you're listening to a podcast, whatever, then it suddenly doesn't benefit you. So be careful on that. It does take a little bit of self-discipline on that. But number 3, you got to make it easy. That's your response, right? Reduce friction. Start stupidly small. The 2-minute rule. Scale any habit down to under 2 minutes to get started, right? Leadership version, if you make giving feedback easier by using a simple template instead of wiping or instead of just like winging tough conversations. Like, if you use a template to like help you out to keep your thoughts organized, it's not going to be as difficult to keep your mind from wandering and you start bringing up old shit. Whatever the case is.
Well, it goes back to your sit-up scenario. Like 50 sit-ups. I'm not doing 50 sit-ups. What are you, crazy? But I set my alarm for 6:30. My alarm goes off. It says sit-ups. Okay, well, let's start with 5. 5 is pretty easy. Knock out 5, no problem. Do that for a week, maybe 2 weeks. Who knows? However easy it gets. And then after that, make it 10. Then just gradually increase it until you get to that goal of 50, to where now it's just habitual that 6:30 you do 50 sit-ups. There's no question about it. That's what I do. And once I do that, I got to make it satisfying. I got to reward. I mean, I track my habits. I use a habit tracker. I never miss it twice. The first mistake is an accident. Like, oh, I'm not going to do them today. Duolingo has a little setup in that. It'll freeze it for one day for you.
Yeah.
The second time it starts to become a habit. When you do it 2 times in a row, it starts to become a bad habit that you don't want to go. You want to move in a positive direction.
Yeah. I've noticed this, like, when I take vacation, right? Like, if I do a vacation, I go away from my home. My wife's a Disney nerd, so she likes to go to Disney. So, like, if I go down to Disney for a week, I'm like, I don't want to work out in the morning because I'm going to walk 10 miles today. So, like, why the fuck would I want to work out in the morning if I'm going to sit there and expend all my energy walking? But then when I come back and I take that day or 2 to recuperate, I find it so much harder to get back into the habit of working out and going to the gym in the morning, because I've just spent the last, call it 2 weeks or whatever, walking and then trying to recuperate from my walks and stuff like that. So now it's like, oh my god, it's so hard. So I have to like almost restart this whole process of everything else. And it's hard, right? Because like a reward for a tough conversation, giving feedback. What are you going to do as a reward for giving negative feedback? And that's why I try to do the shit sandwich. So I start off with something really good. Hey, I think you were a phenomenal attention to detail person. Like you were very tedious oriented. Like you read through expense reports that I find absolutely mind-numbingly dumb.
Thanks.
I hate it. But I'm so happy that you were able to get to.
Okay, good. Thanks. Yeah.
The problem is that you were showing up 30 minutes late for work every day, and it's starting to become an issue with your team.
I didn't know that.
You have to fix that.
Oh wow. Okay.
But again, on the other hand, your work when you are here and you do it is absolutely above par. It's perfect every single time. I almost feel as though I don't have to check it. But if you could fix that 30 minutes late and keep up that really great work, we're gonna get along great, and this won't even become an issue. Think you could do that for me?
I had no idea that was a problem.
It's becoming a problem. It's not a problem yet. It's becoming a problem. If you can fix that and you keep up the great work, well, I see employee of the month in your future.
Oh, yeah, okay. That comes with a check. Yay.
But it feels good to give good feedback.
Yeah.
So you start with good, kind of go into bad, you end with some good, and then the person's like, okay, yeah, I see how I'm valued. I get it. That 30 minutes late, that's an issue. I agree. Like, but I am valued. Okay, cool. You do see my value. You see my worth. I'll try to work on this.
Well, there is a version for breaking bad habits. Showing up 30 minutes late, whatever, you're bad, chewing nails. You make them invisible, you make them unattractable, you make them difficult, and you make them unsatisfying. You show up to work 30 minutes late, I have to dock you 30 minutes pay. That's pretty unsatisfying. You show up to work 3 times in a row late, then I'm going to have to write you up, and then after so many documentations, we have to let you go. That's unattractive.
Yeah. You said biting nails, right? You put hot sauce or they make stuff that tastes disgusting. Whatever tastes disgusting to you. You dip your nails in that shit, and you go to bite them, and
that's unsatisfying and difficult.
Unattractive. Stuff like that. If you have a problem staying off your phone, lock your phone. Give your phone to your boss, or lock it in a lockbox. Where it's like, I can't open that lockbox is locked, and I cannot open it for at least 4 hours. I'm stuck without a phone for 4 hours. Now that phone is now invisible to me, and I'm going to continue my work.
Correct.
If somebody needs me, they have my office phone. I'll happily pick that up, and I can deal with any emergency that comes through or whatever the case is. But maybe that's what you need. I don't know. Just throwing ideas out there. That makes it invisible. There's a compound effect of leadership. So here's where atomic habits become powerful. Small actions compound, right? We talked about it at the beginning. Just like interest in a bank account, a leader who improves communication slightly each week eventually becomes highly influential and a great communicator.
I just realized you said it. Hold on, that's 2.
A leader who avoids hard conversations repeatedly eventually is going to lose authority. Tiny patterns become massive outcomes. People often overestimate what they can do in a week and underestimate what they can do in a year. A year is a long time. It doesn't feel like it, especially if you have kids. A year feels like it flies by and snap of the fingers, but it's really a long fucking time.
Yeah.
I looked up and I was like, holy shit, I can't believe it's, whatever month, right? Like, I do this every year. I look down and I'm like, oh, it's January, hell yeah. And like, next time I look up, I'm like, holy shit, it's the end of May. What the fuck happened to the first 5 months of the year?
Right?
Like, it's just like, oh my God, it's Memorial Day. Like, what happened?
We're just about halfway through.
Yeah, like, oh shit. So you underestimate what you could do in a year if you're not intentional. Intentionality is key, right? Consistency beats intensity. Even if you sit there and it's like working out, right? Like, something is better than nothing. Something is always better than nothing. 50% of something is better than 0% of anything. Every
Correct.
time.
I mean, it's one of those things where you look at the bigger picture of everything. You don't need to dominate every day. We just have one, like what we was talking about, that 1%. If you increase 1% every day, then in compound interest, well, over time, boom. You simply need to avoid quitting the process. Like the sit-up game. Like, you just need to start. Oh, maybe 5 is too many. Start with 1. Do 1 for a week.
Yeah.
The thing is you're setting that time at 6:30 every day. You do a sit-up. Next time, 6:30 every day, you do 2 sit-ups. The thing is the compound interest of every day. You're doing it. You're setting that habit. You're forming an atomic habit that's in the positive direction. Even if it is positive communication with your team. The more you do it, the better off you're going to, yeah, because you got me, that's why I did it. The better off you're going to be over time.
Yeah. Even if you go to the gym, like let's just say you're going to the gym, that's your goal. That's what almost everybody's goal is. If you were to look at New Year's resolution,
yeah,
almost, I would say at least a good 50 to 60% of people are like, I'm going to go to the gym this year. And then everyone starts out great. I see it every year. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I sit there and I'm like, damn, January fucking sucks because every motherfucker and their mom is in the goddamn gym.
Yeah, Planet Fitness is in the black.
Yeah, I'm using up all my fucking shit. And they're
we're looking at your P&L and it's great.
And I'm like, and then by like March, it's back to normal. Maybe 1 or 2 additional people that stuck with their resolutions that they're really giving it all. But it's almost back to the same number of people that were there on December 31st as there was on fucking January. Like you know what I mean? So
yeah.
it's one of those things where you just gotta avoid quitting. Avoid quitting, whatever that looks like for you. So here, I want to give a couple practical leadership habits, a few atomic habits that dramatically improve leadership over time. So number 1 is the pause habit. This is the same thing as if you were you have an anger issue or whatever else. Like you've heard it before, right?
Yeah.
Before responding emotionally, pause 3 seconds. That small delay is going to prevent major mistakes. Maybe it's going to count to 10, right? So you take a deep breath and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you sit there and go, okay, what's my response? Like, you just pause. 5,
that's it.
10 seconds. Whatever it is. And that small habit is going to help you recognize that space between input and your reaction. And it's one of those things that's so powerful but so small that people glaze over it all.
Right. Yeah, I don't think people really recognize how powerful that actually can be. One that I have been praised for in my current job is the follow-up habit. If you say you're going to do something, follow up within 24 hours or a reasonable time frame, and that trust compounds through reliability. So I have made a habit, an atomic habit, where I have follow-up Fridays. So if there's a problem or something that came up throughout the week, Monday through Thursday, that Friday I'm going to follow up.
Yeah, I think that's great. Like, you should always follow up on things that you either said you were going to do or people said that they were going to get back to you or whatever the case is. I always, I'll sit there and I'll think about something. I'm like, when was the last time I asked about this? And I'll look, and usually it's been about a week. And I'm like, perfect. I need to ask about this. Boop, 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 boop. Let me send an email. Hey, anything new? I hadn't heard from you. You said you were going to respond to me by the end of the last week, but now Wednesday and I haven't heard shit. Try to give you a couple days leeway.
Yeah, whisper, whisper, quiet, quiet. You need to tell me what's the riot.
Yeah. And then number 3, there's the reflection habit. Spend 5 minutes daily asking what went well, what needs improvement, what lesson did I learn today? And guess what? This could be on the car ride home. This could be in the shower at the end of the day. This could be in the quiet time between dinner and going to bed. This could be after you pull in the driveway. Whatever you want it to be. I don't give a shit. All you gotta do is you like I sometimes I like to let my mind go blank, drive home. I get into the car, and then I go, and as I'm changing clothes, I'm like, all right, what did I do?
Yeah.
Where could I have looked at it? And all I'm doing is change clothes. It doesn't take me that long to change clothes, then go to the bathroom after work, whatever the case. And I'm like, well, all right, what did I learn? Is there anything I learned today? And if you want to give it the whole day, then do it at shower time or while you're brushing your teeth at the end of the night. I'm brushing my teeth at the end of the night. It takes me 2 minutes to brush my teeth at the end of the night if you do it properly according to the ABS, right?
Wait, you brush your teeth at the end of the night?
Yeah.
You brush your teeth twice a day?
Yep.
Wow!
But anyway,
I'm kidding.
But, just nightly routine. Nightly routines are habits. Brush my teeth, I gotta use mouthwash, take shower, lotion, whatever the case is.
I tend to focus on one of those questions, and that's a bad, I don't want to say bad habit because it's good that I'm focused on the questions, but the what needs improvement. What can I improve about today? And that kind of branches out to what went well, to what lessons were learned as I can improve on this. Well, that went well. So I learned this today. So that what needs improvement kind of branches out to those other two questions for me. So I generally think about that middle question. Do I do it every day? No, I don't do it every day. Because let's be honest, not every work day is a profound, prolific, fucking mind bender, right?
No, but I like to. I am trying. Excuse me. I am trying to practice gratitude. So I like to say what went well today. So then I can go, I feel like I did a really kick-ass job on that briefing today. On that meeting. I feel like I really did good, and I had a lot of good answers, and I you know what? I think I feel that. Like, I feel really good about that. All right. Now, what did I need improvement? Well, I stuttered a few times, or somebody driving home from work cut me off, and I flipped the fucking bird in front of my kid. I should be better. I shouldn't have that road rage in front of my kids. Even though that guy was a dick, I shouldn't have that road rage in front of my kid. All right, I need to do better on that. And then, what did I learn today? Okay, well, I learned I need to practice that pause habit. I need to really start honing in on that, or oh, hey, I learned I'm a decent communicator. Like, maybe I'm better than I thought I was. With something like that, right? So I like to count wins and then figure out what I did. But number 4 is the present habit. Not present with the T, with the T. When someone speaks, when someone speaks to you, put the phone down. Attention is one of the purest forms of respect. I like to turn off my computer monitor. When someone's talking to me, hey boss, you got a couple seconds? Boop, boop. Turn off my monitors. I can't even see my computer anymore. I'm all yours. What do you got? I'd love to speak to you. And it's just, it removes the distraction. My phone's in my pocket. I can't see my email. Whatever the case is. I sit there and I have a good conversation with them. And I'm like, okay, I heard you. That way they know, they feel, they see, they felt heard, all the sort of stuff. It's just that much of a little bit of respect.
I did that recently with someone. I was on my computer click-clacking away. I was like, hey, Dice, can I talk to you for a second? Click-clacking. I wanted to finish my thought, so I click-clack to finish it. I mean, not like a full sentence, just like, the end, period. And I shut my computer down, like I closed the lid on the laptop or whatever, and they found that so disrespectful, like, oh, if you was busy, I can come back later or anything. And I was like, whoa, wait, fella, wait. I want you to understand something. You said you wanted to talk to me. I want to give you my undivided attention. I'm providing you this amount of respect because I want to hear everything that you have to say. And I even have a notepad if I need to take notes of what you're talking about, because whatever you have to say is going to be important to me. That's why I closed the laptop. I didn't close the laptop out of anger. I didn't close the laptop out of frustration. I closed it because I want to focus on you. And man, the overall like look of the person was like, oh my God, I didn't expect any of that.
Yeah.
Well, you got me, homie. Let's do this. Let's go.
It's amazing, just the simple fact of like, when you turn, especially if they see, and you push the buttons on your monitors or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, what do you got? I'd love to hear whatever your thoughts are.
Yeah.
And then just go,
What?
damn. Immediately you feel valued.
What? Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yes. Really? What's up?
What can
Let's do this.
I do for you? What you found it important enough to come talk to me. So obviously it's important. What can I do for you?
I think this next one kind of applies to you a little bit. Let's go a little bit. A little bit.
That's not gonna happen. But continue.
The preparation habit.
I'm fucking prepared all the time.
Oh man, prepare before meetings instead of improvising. I was going to say improvising, but I was like, that's not a word, is it?
That's not a word.
That's not a word. So improvising everything.
Improvisation?
That's probably where I was going.
Yeah.
Prepared leaders project confidence naturally. So if you just kind of like look over the notes a little bit beforehand, so you have an idea of what what your briefing is going to be about or what your meeting is going to be about, then you have, you don't have to improvise so much in the meeting. You can just, actually speak intelligently about what the meeting's about.
One, I feel attacked. Two, have I ever not been able to speak intelligently about any topic that we've ever talked about?
No, because we are, I don't want to say we're well versed, but we are fairly versed in the whole leadership concept. So I naturally assume, I know assume is a bad word, that any leadership topic that is brought to either of our attention, we will be able to talk and speak intelligently about any topic in the leadership realm of the world. That was a compliment.
I would appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Okay. Full transparency, guys. The notes are not always done by the time we are recording, or they're done like 2 hours prior to recording.
You snitch.
So, in full transparency, because I love transparency, me and Dice are in different time zones. I'm in Illinois. Dice
That's
is in
true.
Vegas.
That is true.
So
those are facts.
100%. So it sounds like an excuse, but it's not. So let me continue on. So Dice is, I don't know, 5 o'clock is my 7 o'clock, and at that time that he finishes the note, I am eating dinner with my family, helping put my kid to bed, getting ready for bedtime, all that sort of stuff. So when he goes, notes are done at my 6:30, let's say, his 4:30, it is right in the throes of dinner and bed and all of the other stuff. So when I come down to start recording, I don't always have the exact time to review the notes. It's one of those things that I lament, but it's not the end of the world, because I am confident, and I feel like I project that confidence that I can speak on anything that Dice has chosen to talk about. And if I can't, I like to take on the role of learner in the podcast, and I start asking a bunch of questions, because why not? Right? Like this podcast is not learning for you guys as as much as it is me and Dice having leadership conversations amongst
Dice and
ourselves. Yep. As much as Dice and I having these leadership conversations and learning from one another. Because there's other times where I have read a book, I've attended a seminar, a podcast, or a master class, whatever the case is, TED Talk. And I'm like, I really like this topic. Like, you should look into it. Let's do a conversation about it. Like, and he's like, oh, okay. And then Dice doesn't know as much as I do about it. So then as he may do the notes, he learns about it through doing the notes, whereas I've already done it by reading the book, listening to the podcast, TED Talk, whatever the case. So that is the reason I don't always read the show notes, is because of the time frame.
Wow, I wasn't calling you out, but wow, you called yourself out. That's cool. It's a cool story, bro.
Hey, I am nothing but above board. If anything, my weakness is absolutely, for this podcast, is absolutely not reading the show notes prior to. And that's 100% because I put more focus on my family than I do the podcast, because family is more important to me than podcast.
I have never and will never fault you for that.
Exactly. So, a little bit of transparency, calling myself out, a little weakness, a little accountability.
It's all good. In full transparency that we're doing that. A lot of the podcast episodes are brought to my attention by you. So, I mean, I make the notes. I share the notes. We discuss the notes, even though you don't think we're discussing the notes, but they are discussed, and then they're put. I don't want to say put to paper, but everything's electronic nowadays, right? It's one of those things. It's like leadership is built quietly. That's what we do. It's built quietly. The world collaborates dramatic moments. The world celebrates dramatic moments, but leadership is usually built invisibly. Like an NBA championship. Like the star players holding up the trophy and everything and all that type stuff, but the coach is usually in the background, right? Or the team president or whoever. They're normally they get to speak very little, whereas the focus is on the team.
Yeah. So it's funny you say that. I read an article. You can hate them, you can dislike them all you want. I'm a Thunder fan.
Hate them.
I'm a Thunder fan. Hate them all you want. Don't give a shit. But there's an article about the Thunder culture, and the person spent like 3 days. They said my lessons learned after 3 days in the Thunder arena or whatever. It's funny. He said everything is lined up perfectly. Everything, all the basketballs are lined up exactly the same. The water balls are lined up exactly the same. The towels are folded the exact same. Everything. He goes, I went to go meet the center, Isaiah Hartenstein. He said, I met him in a courtyard, and I walked by and I happened to see a basketball, and the brand name of the basketball was tilted to the side. And he goes, I noticed it because it stood out. Because everything else is the exact same, but except for that one. And he goes, I started talking to Hartenstein. He said, you know what's so different about this organization than any other organization I've been in? As he said, you see that basketball over there that's tilted to the side? He goes, that will be fixed by the time we finish our conversation. He did an interview. It's probably a 20-30 minute interview. And no shit, by the time they got done interviewing, at the end of the interview, as they were standing up to like shake hands, thank each other for the time, whatever else, an aide came out, saw the ball, turned it, fixed it, and then everybody went separate ways. He goes, told you. That's how much they care about the little things in this organization. That is the small, quiet thing that they do to make this organization run as smooth as possible. It's the quiet warnings, it's the repeated standards, it's the disciplined decisions, tiny improvements. That's atomic leadership. Just like a cigar will teach you patience.
Yeah.
You have to light it just right. You have to keep it lit. You have to puff it just right. You don't do the right things. You don't puff it in the right interval. It's going to get hot, bitter, or it's going to go out. All these little things, it teaches patience. So this week, don't focus on becoming a completely different person overnight. Focus on small habits. One small habit. One better decision. One better conversation. One better response. One better standard. Because small disciplines repeated consistently create extraordinary leaders.
I mean, it just resonates in my head. I just remember talking to my team or whatever, and there was a big project. You had to finish. We had to build the biggest widget in the world, and everybody was focused on that big widget. Like, we got to get this done before the end of the week. We got to do this. We got to do this. And I'm like, guys, stop. Everybody knows we got to finish this widget by the end of the week, but you need to do this part. You need to do A. Alexander's going to do B. Little is going to do C. Everybody's going to do a piece by piece of this. And by the end of the week, you won't even realize that we did the whole widget. And everybody's like, what? Whatever. Day 1, small wins. Day 2, small wins. Day 3, small wins. Day 4, those small wins turn into bigger wins. By the end of the week, we accomplished the goal, and no one realized how easy it was to accomplish that goal. I shouldn't say easy, but what's another word than easy? How all the pieces fit together to make the final widget happen. And
Yeah.
See how that happened? You were so worried and focused on the big project, the big picture of everything, but yet when I broke it down to smaller increments, you guys was able to accomplish every single task, every single goal with no problems, with very, very minimal mistakes, and we was able to accomplish the goal with no hiccups. Yeah, we see.
So my mom used to always tell me especially when I was growing up, I was like, no, I got this huge school project. I can't believe they want me to be done with this thing in 3 months, and it's going to take so much longer. And I'd like freak out. And my mom would always say the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life, but it ended up sticking up with me.
How do you eat an elephant?
How do you eat an elephant? And I was like, what the fuck is eating it? And she goes, how do you eat an elephant? And I was like, one bite at a time, I guess. And she's like, exactly. So how are you going to do this project? One step at a time, I guess. And she was like, exactly. Focus on the first step. Then focus on the second step. Then focus on the third. Then the fourth. Then the fifth. And then whatever step until you get to the end.
Step 1 is to start.
Just take a step. You know, if it was a project, she's like, what's your project about? You gotta have a project, like, overarching thing. What is it about? Well, they want me to do this giant 20-page paper over a president. Okay. What president you can do it about? I don't know. Well, pick a president. She's like, there's been 45
you're
of them.
old. So what, Nixon, Carter, which president did you pick? Eisenhower? You're old.
I picked Grant.
You're old.
Actually. Because he's my favorite president. But, because he wants cigars, right? No, but I was like, okay, Grant. He's the 18th president. Nobody fucking knows. Like, who does that much stuff about Grant? She's like, that's a really good president to pick. And that's a really good president to pick. She's like, okay, so you pick the president. Step 1's accomplished. What's step 2? And I'm like, I got to do research. She's like, okay, let's start researching. Start Googling. Start finding credible sources. All that sort of stuff. And by the end of it, she's like, get all these things. She's like, what's the minimum amount of sources you're supposed to have? 6. Okay, so find 6 good sources. Fine. And I started finding, and the next thing I knew, out of those 6 sources, I had like 3 pages of stuff. So then she's like, okay, start adding more stuff to it. And the next thing I knew, I had 10 pages, then 15. Then the next thing I knew, I had 20 in a rough draft, and I started to fix it. By the end, I was done in like 6 weeks, and I still had like 6 weeks left to go. And I was like, well, shit, that was way easier than I thought it was. It's like, exactly. How do you take a bite out of it? How do you eat an elephant? Like, God damn it.
Wait. You had Google?
I did.
Wow.
But I also had the library and encyclopedia.
You know,
Encyclopedia Britannica to be.
I made my kid do that.
Yeah, the fucking.
She had to do a paper or something. I was like, you're not Googling. You're not going to use the internet. We're going to go to this section of the library. What is this? This is called the reference section.
Yep.
Let's get to it.
Section. Let's
get to it, buddy.
Yeah.
Just this is great.
So just remember, your action challenge for this week, you got to pick a leadership habit that you want to build. Write it as an identity statement. I am a leader who blank. I am a leader that is trustworthy. I am a leader who cares about their people. Whatever the case is. I write it as an identity statement. I'm just giving some examples. Right. Apply the 4 laws to make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. And then track it. Because without follow-through and follow-up, it doesn't mean anything. Track it for the next 7 days and see how it goes. Journaling, if you fucking have to. Journaling is a great idea to keep your shit honest. Because if you write at the end of the day and you're like, today really sucked because I really wanted to become a leader who communicates. The problem is that I yelled at so because they were dumb and made this OSHA violation or whatever it is, and I blew up on them, and that's who I don't wish to be. Okay, cool. Then you've internalized that. I sucked because I yelled at them. So the next day, go in there and go, hey, I shouldn't have yelled. I apologize. I got really frustrated because you did this, and you know better. So I'm really sorry that I yelled. However, I need you guys to fix this for next time. Could you do me the favor and follow all the OSHA rules and then all the steps and procedures to make widget A, B, C, whatever it is. Yeah. Right? All that sort of stuff. And then the next day, like Tuesday, it's like, hey, I apologize. And I feel really good that I apologize to people. My team has responded to my apology and they're doing what they're supposed to do. This is getting a little bit easier. Whatever the case is, right? And then go on about your day. So track it for the next 7 days. See how it goes. And then pick the next habit, and then go on, and the next, and the next, and the next, and the next, and the next. Because success is rarely explosive. It's rarely, I won the lottery, and now all my problems are solved because I have all the money in the fucking world. Because 90% of, I'm going to go out and here and say 90% of the lottery winners are broke within 36 months. I'm going to give 36 months at most.
Success, like you were saying, success is really explosive like that. It is usually accumulated. So over time, as you were saying, you'll notice you accumulate points, let's sort of speak, in the whole leadership game. It's just one habit, one draw from a cigar at a time to finish a cigar, one day at a time. You just keep moving forward, just like the whole sit-up thing. One day you do one sit-up, the next day you do 2 sit-ups. Over time, you want to work up to 30. It's one of those things. So, just atomic habits are positive habits that you want to reinforce to become a good leadership, to become a great and good leader, to allow that leadership to develop.
You know what has really developed is this cigar, and I'd love to hear your final third about this cigar.
I love this cigar. Throughout the whole process of smoking it, from the first to the second to the final third is really, really against the wall of medium. I still wouldn't call it medium yet. It's like right there, still like mild medium. Like it's not quite medium to me yet. It's still mild to me. The toasted cedar is coming through. I do have a light earth. There's a lingering creaminess to it. My drink is kind of pushing away from the touch of sweetness because I knew where it was coming from. The woodiness and the deeper nut tone of it is introduced. Not introduced is not the right word. Is really reinforced. Let's say it that way.
Yeah, I agree. As I take, the final puff of the cigar, I can definitely tell that it's like trying to become medium. It's not like it's right on the cusp, if you will, right, of becoming medium. Some other smokers might be like, "Oh, what are you guys kidding? That's fucking medium." okay, every palate's different, so just bear with us.
Yeah.
But it's definitely one of those things where I can see where it's trying to become medium. But yeah, the toasted herbs, still no spice. No spice.
No,
Cigar,
none.
whatever.
I'm not even going to pretend that there is one. I can't even make one. And even with my whiskey mixed with the Mama Joanna, it still doesn't bring spice out of the cigar. I only get the flavor of my drink when I drink it, and the cigar totally dissipates any revenue of spice.
Yeah. But it's not a bad cigar by any means. So, with that being said, guys, single 5-pack of box living.
It's time to answer the question. Is the cigar box worthy? 5-pack or just 1 or 2?
I enjoyed the cigar. I enjoyed the cigar every time I smoke it. Mine cracked a little, and I think in the middle of the episode you showed me yours cracked a little. The burn factor was okay. Smoke output was great. I did a deep D cut. I should have known better. I think this is more of a punch cigar for me. I think Connecticut's more of a punch for me anyway. I like stronger cigars, and maybe that could have pulled it to a medium if I punched it. I guess all that word soup I'm saying is 5-pack. It's not a single because I really enjoyed it. It really was a good smoke. Maybe because of the rarity of it, that it's an exclusive Total Wine, that could play a part in it for my mindset. But as of right now, I'm enjoying it enough to say 5-pack, not box worthy.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. I've had to relight this cigar a bunch. Yours has stayed lit when mine hasn't, and we've paused exactly at the same time, and mine became unlit, and yours stayed lit, which is interesting to me. But
I'm better.
Sure. I'm gonna have to go 5-pack. I enjoy this smoke. It's a really good cigar. I'd really like to pair this with coffee in the morning and see how it does. But I think just a 5-pack for me. That Habano, I was thoroughly impressed with. The cigar, this Connecticut, again, it's a flavor profile preference thing, right? Like, it's a phenomenal cigar. It's just not like oomph enough to me. But like in the morning, watching the sunrise, drinking some coffee, black coffee, I could definitely see this cigar being like a go-to.
Oh yeah, by all means.
In the morning, right? Like I could see me wanting a box of these for the morning time.
I side by side, by all means, I would definitely get the Habano version over this one. And the Habano was first, and this was like they felt like they needed to make a second one. I guess I don't know. But I remember when this one first came out. So yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah,
so I'm gonna have to say 5-pack. But like I said, maybe if I paired this with coffee and it was like my everyday morning smoke, I'd be fine. That's box-worthy all day. Just a nighttime, end of the day, relaxing smoke. It's just too light in the britches for me to sit there and say box-worthy.
Completely unrelated. Just real quick before we sign completely off. So, do you, as your palate, do you think Connecticut is more of a morning cigar for you? And a smaller size. I would say for me, I would do a Robusto Connecticut in the morning with a dark coffee of this cigar.
I could see that. Having smoked like off the top of my head, having smoked a Camacho Connecticut, which I know it's not the same, right?
Yeah.
Everything's different. Having smoked a Camacho Connecticut with a caramel macchiato, and the first thing in the morning, I was like, God damn, this is the fucking life. Like this doesn't get any better than this. This is the best thing ever. And then I picked up the Camacho Connecticut. I smoked it at nighttime with whiskey, and I was like, man, this cigar's just lacking to me. Like it's just not enough oomph, but I remember liking this cigar, and then I kind of realized like, oh, probably what happened is I smoked it with coffee first thing in the morning while my palate was fresh. I didn't have, I had maybe some bacon and eggs or toast and stuff like that, and then I went and smoked a cigar and had some coffee. And I was like, yeah, this is life. So I do feel like Connecticut cigars tend to be more of a morning dark coffee pairing cigar for me rather than a nighttime let me wind down the day cigar.
I also find morning for me, Robusto is a better size in the morning.
Agreed.
Toro is better size for me in the evening. I
would agree.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like a morning Robusto, small little like Connecticut Robusto, just something kind of quick to get my day started. I 100% do that.
With all that being said, we did our closing and everything. If you enjoyed this episode and you know someone that could use some small wins in their life, or just want a better understanding of small wins, or just want to build that atomic habit with someone that you know and loved, or just feel like they could use it, please share this with someone. They could learn something. It could help out, or hey, it could just benefit a whole group as a whole. Please share.
Yeah. No, it's a great episode. Habits are what's that saying? Guard your thoughts before they become actions. Guard your actions before they become habits. Guard your habits before they become your character. And that's what this is, right? Like that's what Atomic Habits is all about. If you set up your good habits, and your character is going to be good. If you set up bad habits, and your character might be bad. It's probably going to be bad. That's what this is all about. But yeah, please share this episode. Until next time, I'm Austin.
And I'm Dice.
And great leaders smoke great cigars.
Facts.
Thank you for listening to Leadership of the Leaf. The comments and opinions expressed by the host and guests does not reflect the opinions of those that broadcast this show, nor does it reflect any of our affiliates.